Hi there guys, just Alicia Walsh here coming into you live from my home here in Caboolture, Queensland, Australia. And in this quick training video, I'm going to show you guys how you guys can actually get set up with localbitcoins.com, get your account verified and start buying your guys Bitcoin from the local Bitcoin traders. So what you guys are going to need to do is go to www.localbitcoins.com. You guys can Google it. This is a site that you guys need to be on. Make sure that it is a secure HTTPS site. You guys will need to go in, create your guys' login details, alright? Once that's done, you guys are going to get an email verification where you guys are going to need to go into your email address, click on the confirmation link that they send you, and then what's going to happen is you're going to be required to log in. Now, when you log in, you will be required to set up two-factor authentication. You're going to need to install the Google Vault on your guys' iPhone or your guys' Android devices, and you will need to go through and actually set that up. You'll be, there should be an option inside your local Bitcoins where you guys can actually activate your guys' two-factor authentication. And it's very important that you guys do that. If somebody hacks into your email account, they're going to be able to get into your local Bitcoins. But if you've got two-factor authentication on your account and you have got it set to your mobile phone inside your guys' Google Vault, what's going to happen is they're not going to be able to get in there unless they've got your mobile phone. So very, very important to remember. Once that's done, you will be required, okay, to verify your account, okay? A passport, a valid passport is usually the best way to verify your local Bitcoins.com account. Please make sure that you guys actually properly scan your guys' document into your computer before you upload it. A lot of the time, a lot of people try and take photos and upload the photos, but those photos can sometimes be, blurry. They're not a good copy of the actual identification, and sometimes it's quite a low pixel or resolution, and it comes out blurry, so support can't verify it. You cannot buy Bitcoins off localbitcoins.com until you have verified your account. Very, very important to remember. Now, Local Bitcoins isn't like, a usual sort of a, Bitcoin card merchant. They don't offer a card or anything. They're simply an easy, website for you guys to be able to purchase Bitcoin off the Bitcoin traders. So once you guys are actually verified, you guys will be able to see in here. This here is my local Bitcoins wallet that I usually use. And you can see when you hit the B, this is my current Bitcoin balance, alright? As you guys can scroll down, you guys will actually be able to see if I click over here, you'll be able to check all of your transactions that you have, previously done. And you guys will also be able to check if you guys want to get your Bitcoin address. You guys can also do that by copying and pasting your Bitcoin address. Now, don't panic. Your guys' Bitcoin address may change from time to time, but it doesn't matter which address it is. As long as you guys have got it from here, if you want your local Bitcoin, address, regardless of where those people are depositing to, it will still end up in the same Bitcoin wallet. They usually try to change the actual Bitcoin wallet address for security purposes, and it helps to prevent fraud. So, just another cool thing to remember that our local Bitcoins does. Some other Bitcoin providers do this as well. Now, when you guys are ready to purchase your guys' Bitcoin, your account is fully verified. What you're going to need to do is come over here to the trades, and you're going to need to hit buy Bitcoins, all right? What's going to show up is all of these different traders that have got Bitcoin for sale right now. Now, what you guys always want to look for with a trader is one that's got a green light here. That means that they have been online recently, usually within the last 5 minutes. You don't want to come down to a trader that hasn't been online for the last 2 days if you're needing Bitcoin right away, because, it's not going to happen. Now, as you guys can see here, these are the minimum buy amounts that you can purchase from these traders. So, you can't go over here to Trading Crypt and, say, I want $50 of Bitcoin, because their minimum to buy is 200 Australian dollars. Very, very important to remember. Now, a lot of the trusted sellers that we use in Australia are Oz Bitcoins, Instant Bitcoins AU, and Bitcoin Babe. Those are some of the traders that I use, you know, on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. And if you guys are in New Zealand, usually a lot of people use NZ Sean. Now, please make sure, let's just say, for example, I'm going to go and scroll for my usual trader. And I'm going to go and ooh, Bitcoin Babe. All right, that's one of the ones that I sometimes use. Now, okay, when you guys actually go in, you're going to be able to see all of the stuff pop up. Now, very, very important to remember, make sure that they are trusted, okay? Make sure that they are fully verified and make sure that they have got a very, very high successful rate, okay? If you see 99 or 100%, they're usually ready to go, okay? They're usually really, really good to use. If you see a really, really poor score, do not touch them, okay? So you can see last seen just now, so she is actually currently online right now, really, really good. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to purchase Bitcoin from Bitcoin Pay by credit card. So look here, $50, right, is your minimum. So let's just say I want to buy. You guys can see here, these are the requirements from the actual seller. Okay, now every trader, regardless of the trader, is going to have a different requirement, okay? Some of them require that you send an identification to make sure that you're a real person. Some of them require you to actually take a picture of your computer screen or your mobile phone device with your identification next to it with your actual trade reference, which I'll show you guys shortly. And, you know, also very, very important to make sure that, you know, if they ask you to deposit into their account with cash, that you guys go into their specific bank, go to a teller and deposit that money. And whatever you do not put BTC or cryptocurrency or Bitcoin in any of your guys' references, all right? The only reference that you really should be actually leaving is whatever the trader asks you to leave. If they ask you to leave no reference whatsoever, then you leave no reference, okay? Make sure that you follow their instructions to a T. If you do not, sometimes they can hold your Bitcoin. If, you know, they're not happy with how you've traded with them, actually, you know, if you guys don't actually, you know, follow the instructions correctly, they can withhold the Bitcoin from you. And I have actually seen on a couple of instances, people have actually deposited funds into the account that a trader has asked them to deposit into, and they've left BTC or Bitcoin as a reference, and their account has been shut down by the bank. So make sure that you guys follow every instruction from the traders that they ask for. If you get something wrong, you could be left out of pocket with no Bitcoin. So make sure that you guys follow the instructions. I will not say that enough, okay, because you guys do need to make sure that you guys do that. Now, what's going to happen is you guys will need to go over to coindesk.com, go over to their calculator, and let's just say, for example, you wanted to purchase $100 US worth of Bitcoin, all right? So I'm going to type in $100 here. You guys can change the exchange rate here, but I'm just going to go with USD. This is the amount of Bitcoin that I need from the trader. So I'm going to cut this here or copy it. I'm going to go over to my local Bitcoins, and where it says BTC in the buy boxes, I'm going to paste that in there. So it's going to cost me, this is actually pretty steep, $403.95 from this particular trader. If you guys can find a cheaper trader, then all good. And also remember that when you guys are purchasing Bitcoin from these traders, make sure that you guys have got that payment in within that time frame. Okay, if the time frame is, you know, 30 minutes, you need to have that money in there in 30 minutes. You cannot muck around. If, you know, it's an hour, then you've got an hour to make the payment, to get down to the bank, to get through the line and get to the teller. So just make sure that you guys keep that in mind, all right? So let's just say, for example, I want to go through an old trader. Let me have a look. Here's one of the traders that I've recently done with, Instant Bitcoins AU. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and click in. They're actually online right now, which is awesome. These are another one that I personally use in Australia. Their fees can be a little bit high, but what I like about Instant Bitcoins AU is the fact that, you know, they are pretty much an around-the-clock trader. So what that means is that even at midnight sometimes, they are usually still online, you know, and a lot of traders, you know, they're only on during the day. So, you know, you can see here, you know, trusted, they're a pro trader. And you can see all of these different ways that I can actually buy my Bitcoins from them. So, I'm going to... You can see all of the large trades that I've done with them, right? So they are very, very trusted. Very, very trusted. These are all of the trades that I've done with Instant Bitcoins AU. So you guys can see I do buy a lot of Bitcoin every few days. I usually buy more Bitcoin. But yes, you know, very, very important to remember. Now, once you guys have initiated a trade and you guys, you know, want to go and buy Bitcoins, what's going to happen is a screen will actually pop up. I'm not actually going to show you guys because, you know, I'm not actually buying any Bitcoin right now. But what's going to happen is when you hit the submit button, a screen will pop up with all of the instructions for you guys to be able to actually pay into their account or get verified with them. You need to complete all of those instructions. Very, very important. What I also like about Instant Bitcoins AU and Oz Bitcoins and Bitcoin Babe is that they actually have a phone number listed there. So you can actually text them. I think NZ Sean is the same. You guys can actually text him and call him, just so that, you know, they can guide you through that process and stuff like that with verifying, you know, with them. You guys will need to go into the bank, etc. Once you have paid, make sure that you guys take a picture of your guys' payment or a screenshot, upload it into the chat box, all right? What's going to happen is the chat box is going to look something like this. For example, let me go to my old trades. All right, here's one, for example, view. This is what an old trade looks like. So you guys can actually see, all right, where I have made contact. Hi there, Instant Bitcoins. Are you needing more Bitcoin today? Preferred NAB via Teller and my local Morayfield branch. Please send details when available. And you guys can see here, they've sent me all of their details for me to be able to receive. And I have to always make sure that I follow the instructions. I have to take a photo of the receipt with that written on it. And then I have to upload a copy. You can see here where I've actually uploaded a copy of the receipt. And boom, boom, I get a text message to my phone, and I also get an email once they have actually, you know, activated that and released my Bitcoin to me, and it shows up in here on my Bitcoin balance. When you guys have actually paid, okay, and you guys have uploaded that proof, there will actually be an area down the bottom. You'll need to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and it will say, I have paid, and you need to click on that button. Once that's done, it's gone off to the actual trader. When they get notification of it, they will release your guys' Bitcoins. But I hope that this helps you guys. Don't forget those minimum and maximum limits with your guys' traders. Don't forget, if you get stuck on something with them, make sure that you guys text them or whatever. Make sure that you guys check that they're online, and make sure that you guys get verified. But aside from that, guys, that's the end of the training video. I hope that this helps you guys to get your guys' Bitcoins. Local Bitcoins is usually available worldwide. I have traveled over to the United States and still been able to obtain Bitcoin while I was actually over there. So, you know, it's definitely very, very versatile to have. Don't forget that 2FA, and have a great day, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next training video. Bye.